Hello, explorers, and welcome back. I am Leonidas, and this is Stationeers. It has been a while. If you've been following my Nuclearis series, you will know that I have been just not gone, but kind of gone. Had to leave for work, came back, got super sick. You can hear it. I'm still a little under the weather. Went to the doctor, antibiotics, and man, just down. Finally getting around to what we love here, Stationeers. Yeah, I've been able to finally come and make this. I'm hoping that this will be the last video. If it doesn't take too long, this will be the last video, but you know how Leonidas videos go, so we will see. I'm hoping to show you the last couple things that I get excited about, that I really like, and demonstrate them to you here. And yeah, and then we'll call it a wrap and see what happens next. I do have some fun things planned, so stay tuned. This will not be the last you see of me in Stationeers, but it might be for this series. So without further ado, let's jump in. I want to show you some cool stuff. And away we go. So here we are. If you'll remember, because of the major update and me not changing my my game really, we are the city floating in the sky, right? So you can see I haven't done many changes, many updates. But there's a couple things that I wanted to show you, and the three things that I'm going to show you. The first one is a quality of life tool. Actually, no, I'd say it's more than that. It's pretty important. And it's these guys right here, the glasses. So we go F1, glasses, and look at them. No. What are these things called? Sensor? There they are, sensor lenses. Haha. They're just in the glasses spot. So these sensor lenses are things that you wear on your face. You can actually see them. If I exit out, you can see them through my helmet. I've got them on right now, and you can put different things into them. You can different little chips, little cards, and they do different things. They require a tier 2 tool manufacturing, and some of these things, which in Connell, which now with our advanced furnace, we can make quite easily. Silicone, yeah, steel, those are fairly easy. So this, the earlier you can get this, the better your life will be. That's what I sincerely believe, because you can use it with a couple different things. The first one is I just put ore scan. There it is. Sensor processing unit. There it is. When you put this inside of the glasses and you turn the glasses, or excuse me, the sensors, whatever it is, the glasses on, you will be able to see through the ground and find ore buried underground. I'll show it to you in just a second. There's another cool one I like. I always call it the T-Rex. It's not the T-Rex. It's the T-Ray scanner. This is another one. This allows you to see through walls, and you can see where your wires are placed. It's very handy. They do take a little bit more to build. But again, with our advanced furnace, now this is easy. It's easy getting these things, so you just got to mine the materials. So let me demonstrate, actually both of these, because I have both of them with me. So I've got my glasses, right, here they are. They have a battery. They do take up a lot of battery. And then they have a slot for whatever kind of processing unit you want in there. I've got the ore scanner right now. And so, whoa, there we go. So when it's open, you click on, you hear the funny little noise, and it's not working. Why is mine not working all of a sudden? Hold on. Oh, because they're not on my face. Ding dong. Press 2, turn it on. There we go. Look, here we go. So there's C for coal, CU for copper. The red is red ice down there. The pink is pink ice. What else do we have? We've got what else? But anyway, you can see the white is usually silicone, or yeah, it uses the chemical periodic table symbols, so you can see what they are. Oxygen, O2, and as you walk around, you find things. So let's say that, hey, you know what? I would love to mine some of this ore. So what you do is you grab your mining belt, and then we grab our miner here, turn it, right click to turn it on, and away we go. Now, if you'll notice, for me, it kind of messes with how I see things, so I actually turn them on and off. So if I go, so I turn this off, and I know that there's gold ore down here, right? And I'll show you what it looks like if you have them on. Here's another trick. If you mouse wheel, see how it highlights different things on the left? If you mouse wheel to where it says on, and F will turn it on and off, keyboard shortcut. But anyway, it will lead you to these different, each one of those is an ore that you can mine. But again, for me, it kind of messes with how I see things sometimes. So I don't, oh, bye tank. Anyway, so there you go. That's how those work for ores. Let's go look at the T-ray. Show you how that one does. Okay, so here I am on top of my base, and let's say I wanted to figure out, I'm trying to lay wires, whether it's to, you know, for my solar panels or something. So what I do is I open up my glasses. They're already open. So we'll swap those out, and now if I turn them on, hit F again, I can see pipes, I can see wires, I can see all that through the walls and ceilings and all that stuff, and it makes life much easier when trying to do things that you know from the other side that maybe you can't see. So very handy, very handy. I highly recommend the glasses. I highly recommend those two. I think there's one other sensor unit that it'll work with, but those are the only ones that didn't make it for now. Okay, so that's the first thing. Number 2 is called an Autominer. Autominer. Let's look up Autominer. Right here. Autominer Small. What this is, you build it on the ground, and then it just digs straight down. And it digs a giant hole. I believe it's a 2x2 hole. And whatever ore is in there, it'll just spit out. And I'm going to demonstrate that. So let's actually throw on our glasses. And go F. Let's say we wanted to mine some of them. What do we got? Oh, we got a couple things here. Maybe right here's a good spot. Yeah. Let's say we wanted to get some of this gold and copper down there, and oxide that's down there, which will just melt, but that's all right. So let's say we wanted to do it right here. We got to kind of figure out our spot. Let's do the spot right, I don't know, here. It looks like these two are where I want to be mined out. So the way that I do this is I have these little cardboard boxes. You can create cardboard boxes pretty simply. Auto lathe, 2 silicon, and it prints out a box. The nice thing about them is they're just little storage things. Push R, and so because what I do is once it's mined everything out, it will go all the way down to the bedrock of the plant and then just stop. So then you'd have to pack everything up, move it, and I have quite the little production. I make it mobile. And it'll be easier if I just demonstrate that. So we need to start with some frames. So let's do, and I kind of threw these together, so I don't exactly remember which ones are where. No, not that one. This one. Here we go. Frames. Outstanding. And sorry, squirrel. Got distracted. Okay. So where did we say we're gonna right here, right? Okay. So the first thing with our frames is we got to plan our spot. So if we want this one and this one to be mined, that's where my miner's it's gonna mine. The miner itself, we're gonna build here. This is kind of the kind of frame of it. So that guy's actually kind of in the way. That's fine. We will make this work, and we need 5 of these guys. There we go. These are just iron frames, standard iron frames, and I've closed all my things. Where'd you all go? Come on, where is everybody? Where is everybody? Oh, right there. And now I've lost all my boxes. Oh no, actually, yeah, here we go. And then I need my. Ooh, are you even gonna? Oh, you do have. That's cool. Okay. You do not need these sealed. Just the first. What do you call it? First stage of construction. Okay, we'll turn that guy off. We'll store you. Those will probably come in handy later. Now, let's set this thing up. So, what we're going to do is when we set our miner here, what it does is as it digs down, it just shoots ore out the back and it just falls into whatever's there. So here's how I work with that is I build these little, what do you call them? Fence rails. That's the word. These guys, railing. And I do these ones so the ore doesn't fall through like so. We'll leave an opening for the ore to come out. And we're not going to do this one yet, and I'll show you why. This thing has to be powered. And that's kind of a big thing. It uses a lot of electricity, a lot of power. So here's my technique for doing this. Within my little kits that I have for all of these, are you in this one? Kind of. No, let's just start. Let's just do one at a time. Okay. Let's find where. No. Oh my goodness. Normally I have them all organized. Okay, solar panel. We know how a solar panel works. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And I'm actually going to orientate this way right here. Perfect. Now, we all know how... I guess I got to turn the lights. Getting dark outside. Okay. We all know how this one works, right? So we're going to take our... Gee, many crystals. I have too many things open. Where's my normal belt? There we go. Okay, I use heavy cable. Just because. And I need it. Nope, nope. Three. There we are. Like so. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop down our friend, the IC housing, which we all know and love. Now, because of the script that was on the chip, and I have reprogrammed it, I'm not using the compact one. I'm using the old school one. Feel free to use the compact one. It's okay. So it won't hurt anything for our purposes. So let's plug this guy in here, and let's take. And then I need to connect my friend. Oh, have I messed this up? Am I going the wrong way? Oh man, all right, I'm back. I got it figured out. So the length, the long way, the 3 side, this is where the miner's going to go. So I should have put it on the short 2 side here. Okay. So we've got my solar panel there wired up. I have my little 3-way junction there. And then I have this APC. And I need to orient it a particular way. Yes, I want it going this way because, again, the power's coming in from this side. Okay, this is data only, but it needs to get a power source. And I'll show you why all this matters here in a minute. So we set down our APC, and then we need a battery. Let's find our battery kit. Here it is. Okay, the battery, and we're going to put you... Whoa. Hang on. Gotta orient. Which way's out? Which way's in? I can't see the little arrows. Out. Perfect. So we want this one to go about right here. Will that work? Nope. Da-da-da, fixed it. Okay. So let's, I'm going to assemble this real fast. Okay. For brevity's sake, I'm trying to just cut through these things. Then, because this is already going on way too long. So we're going to wire this guy up like so. Excellent. Now we need this coming this way and here. Okay, let's finish constructing our solar panel. Magically, it's done. Now this thing's basically ready to go, except for we got no power, and that is kind of a problem. So let's put in our housing chip real quick, our little IC chip, into our housing. And let's plop a battery down in here. Do I actually have any? I should have a battery somewhere. Okay, battery's down. Now we need to orient our, which way, direction 0. Oh, that's not lovely. Okay, that's fine. we will put our daylight sensor here to orient the port with 0. And then we'll wire it in. Come on. It shouldn't be this difficult. Thank you. And then we need to name this. Port is facing, which way? 270. So let's grab our labeler. Come on. Roller 270 again for the script that I use. And now, if I flip this guy on. Oh. On. Oh, yeah. Okay. Haha, great success. Okay. Don't forget that you got to turn this to, not that. Daylight sensor. There we go. Now we're working. Cool. Oh, flip our battery on so it charges. Flip it on, flip it on, flip it on. Bam. And now it is charging. Ta-da! Great. Now, this will power our Autominer. Sometimes it needs a kickstart, and it uses a lot of electricity. Sometimes one solar panel is not enough. So what I actually use is right here. A solid... Hold on. Put stuff back so we don't lose it. There we go. I'm paranoid about my tools and where I put them. Solid state generator. And this guy I put about right... I don't want to get in the way of the solar panel. So let's go right here. Yep. So what I do is I hook this guy up as well. Actually, I can move him back a little bit, but it's fine. And so I will just splice him in here like this. Whoa. And then if I ever needed a little kickstart, to kickstart my battery, you grab some coal, you plop it in, you flip it on, and watch my battery. Maybe. There it goes. It charges super fast. Super fast. And so this is just a nice little handy thing to have. So here's my whole setup. This is kind of the support system that I have, all just to power that. It's a lot, which is why I... oh, have I messed this up? Is this supposed to be above the ground?
No, it doesn't have to be.
Anyway, see how fast it's charging? I think I may have messed this up. I think it's supposed to be a little bit higher. And look, we had put in, what, 28 coal, 29 coal or something? And there's 22 left. It puts out a ton of electricity. And that's kind of why I use these heavy wires. Mainly for that guy right there. But anyway, okay, let's get to the main event now. Put this guy back. Put that guy back. And where'd you go? Here you are. Autominer small. A word to the wise, a word of caution. Watch out. If you get too close when you drop these things, do I want to demonstrate this? Yeah, hang on. Okay. Watch what happens. Will it do it? Let me see if I get it to do it. Oh, it didn't do it. All right, the other one does. Sometimes it has like posts that stick out of the ground. If you get too close, they will smack you. And it will crack your faceplate and your suit and cause damage. You leak oxygen and all bad things happen. Okay, let's assemble this guy real fast. I'm not going to go through it. Electronic parts. Don't forget you need electronic parts. But I'm going to do this real quick. Be right back. Just kidding, I'm back. I really want to see if I can get this to smack me in the face. So if I go... Will you do it? Oh, it didn't do it. No, okay, never mind. Make a liar out of me then. Iron sheets. Where did we put our iron sheets? They're missing. Hang on. Okay, we have iron sheets. And we need steel sheets now. Mine these in there. Ta-da! We're done. That's it. We are rocking and ready to go. So, we need to hook it up a little bit. One last little splice here. And we are powered. Now, ore will kind of find its way through here. So, this last railing, right here. Oh my goodness, these are getting stacked on top of each other. I can't see anything now. There it is. There we go. Okay. You can actually put through the battery. Why? I don't know, but it works. You can't reach through them. You can't walk through them. I can't grab things through them. You have to jump over them, but it's not too bad. There's 2 on switches for this. The first one's right here. That just turns it on. To activate it, we push that guy and watch him go. Oh, I guess he does a 4 square. Oh, this is different. Oh no, maybe he always did 4s. Anyway, he's mining. Isn't that neat? So we'll come back and check on him in a little while, and as he hits pieces of ore, he should. Is he gonna hit any anytime soon? He should. They will just spit out the back, kind of magically. I guess they teleport. But oh, is he gonna get those ones? Did he already get them? Did we get any? Oh, there we go. So exciting. Anticipation. There he goes. So we should get ore coming out the back. I don't know why we're not. Okay, maybe it stacks them now for us. Huh. That would be kind of cool. Oh. Why'd you stop? Oh, there he goes. Oh, he brings them back. Oh, okay. I've never actually watched the process. So he collects them, he brings them back, dumps them out, and here we go. And now we have ore. It does not stack them for you. You can put a stacker here, which, oh my goodness, these rocks are massive. Whoa. That's a lot of ore. Huh. Very cool. Anyway, that's how it works. There you go. Auto miner. When it gets to the bottom, that's it. You're done. You have to pack all this up and move it again. That's why I like the cardboard boxes. You can just set it up and it will do its thing. Super handy. Here's the auto miner. Looking at it again. Auto miner small. It does take quite a bit, but you can see how it's kind of handy. You just set it anywhere, move it, mine it, come collect it. It just does it kind of while you're sleeping or off doing other things. Power is just kind of an issue though, so you got to watch that. So there is this other one, the Ogre. Same concept. The Ogre is. Does it show me? It's a vehicle and it goes horizontally. You dig down on the ground and set it up, and you have to put it on frames and things, and then it just goes forward, and as it fills up, it backs up, dumps everything out. Same thing, you got to be able to catch it, and then it keeps going forward. However, if it ever hits a cave or crater, cavern, open space, it stops. Then it comes back, and you have to turn it on again. So that one you have to babysit more. This one I don't know. I don't know what happens if it hits a cavern or an open empty space. Never tried it, but I just usually let these go. Okay, now for the next one, the last one, the final one. Okay, here it is. This guy is called the Deep Miner. Right here. He stands tall and he goes straight down in a straight line. And what it does is he will mine until he hits bedrock. The bottom base layer of the map. And can I turn him on? Sure, let's turn him on. And after time, he spits out what's called dirty ore.
Who is this dirty ore?
You dirty ore. So we'll pick up a couple of these. Okay, and they're always now they're. This is me using a stacker so that I don't get a bunch of little chunks. So what it does is as it spits them out, it stacks them up and then only kicks them out when there's groups of 50. Once again, you can see my solar farm here. The exact same setup that I did with the other one in order to keep this thing running. This one is a little more involved, but it's a constant stream. This guy, our little, what do we call him? I forget what he was called, the Autominer. He shuts off when he hits the bottom. That's it, done, you gotta move him. This guy will sit here forever and never stop, and he constantly spits out dirty ore. It's continuous, but it takes more to get that ore out. And now I'm going to demonstrate that. So I have over here what's called a centrifuge. That's what this guy is. Centrifuge, and he's probably saying it's full? Why are you flashing an error? Why are you flashing an error? I don't know why he's flashing an error. That's interesting. Anyway, okay, let me figure this out. I'll be right back. Oh, I know why. Because he's full. Okay, see him spitting out all these ores? It just didn't tell me he was... Oh, because I didn't look down here. Okay. So look at all these ores he spits out. Pretty neat, right? And these are straight up ores. You're going, well, okay, so where'd you get those from? Well, where I got them from was right here. If I turn this on, he takes a while to spin up. See his RPMs climbing? This is going to get up to, I forget what it is, 100 RPM? And he takes dirty ore. So what I do is I grab that dirty ore from over here. And the dirty ore, I don't even know if it will... Dirty... Does it actually say? From bedrock via deep miners, can use centrifuge or combustion centrifuge, yeah. Once processed. It is a mixture of ores. A whole lot of different ones. When you put it in the centrifuge separates out that dirty ore into all these individual ones in roughly the same percentage that you would find in your in the planet. So all these ores that it was spitting out, right? I mean, it gives me everything. Nickel, coal, cobalt, gold, copper, silicone, uranium that I still haven't found a use for. It gives me all of these things. And as it speeds up, it has to get up to... oh, I guess it is... Is it processing it? Yeah, a little bit. The faster it goes, the more it processes. Anyway, so what I do is I take these dirty ores and I put them in here, right? This is my powered inlet thing. And this gives me a window so I can see how many are in there. And so I take the dirty ore, pop it in, and send it. And you watch it go through there. Okay, so that means I have one in there, one sitting, and one being processed. I do the other one, do the other one. All right, he's in there. I hit it, and he goes. Okay, and it stacks up. I thought I had a third one somewhere. I don't know what happened to it. Anyway, so this will spin. It will process them. It will kick them out. Ta-da! Pretty neat, right? And then now I have an endless supply of these ores. And so then that's when I take those raw ores. I put them in here, right? And I smelt them down into ingots, and I store my ingots. And now you see my system. Pretty cool, right? I think so. I think it's neat. That is how I get my ores now. I have kind of stopped going out and mining. I use this guy, my deep ore miner. Just let him run constantly. And I every now and again I run over, grab the dirty ores, put it in the centrifuge, right? I have this system so that it constantly, these are just chutes. This is a powered inlet, and these are just chutes. It just sends them in automatically as it processes one. When I see the light flashing, I run over and I pull. You can automate that, I believe. You could create a script so that when it's showing full, I think you can activate the ejector and eject them out and let it just automate the entire process, which would be cool. Yeah, 100%, 100 RPM. So we're at maximum speed. You see that it processes the dirty ore one at a time, and you can see it should show that it's filling up. But it's not. Anyway, and that's how that works. There is one other thing I wanted to show you that you can use a centrifuge. There's a couple other things you can use a centrifuge for, but like hydrocarbons and things. The only thing I'm going to show you on it is this guy right. Is this my recycler? Here's my recycler. This guy's a recycler. Let me find something. Oh, reagent mixes. Some reagent mixes. You can take over in a centrifuge. It'll do the same thing and pull them apart. Not all of them. Food, it doesn't work. Does it work with some? I don't know. I can't remember if it works with reagent mixes or not. All of them or some of them. Okay, so I'm just going to grab this guy. And I pop him in here. Okay, and I turn this guy on. He's done. And I got to turn on I'm going to have to grab it. What I have here is a reagent mix. This reagent mix comes from me when I don't need things anymore. I print the wrong thing or whatever. I pop it in here, and out comes. Do I have anything else inside? Yeah, there's another one of 43, and out comes this reagent mix rock. I can take this back to the centrifuge, pop it in, and this reagent mix will separate out into different ores. So it's a way to get it back, but it's a multi-step process, and it all relies on the centrifuge. This is the regular centrifuge that uses electricity. I believe the combustion centrifuge you can do with gases, and it runs kind of like a furnace if you didn't want to use electricity. So there you go. These are kind of my favorite sort of things. The glasses, because if I need ore quickly in a pinch, I throw on my glasses, I go hunt around, I can see under the underground. I dig down to it. If I don't really care and I'm not in a hurry and I just kind of want to let things run, I constantly have my deep miner going. I run the dirty ore over here. I keep this process going, and it gives me all these nice, beautiful ore ingots. No, not ingots. What do we call them? Ore chunks. And I'm pretty set on materials. I don't. You can see that from doing the setup. I have a pretty good stash. I mean, and then I use the stacker to stack the ingots, also to break them down. But look, I have 1,000 grams of iron here. Yeah, I have quite a bit. So, yeah, there you go. I hope you've enjoyed the series. I hope it's been helpful. This guy, you know what? I don't think I showed this one. Bonus material. You can trade with aliens. And that's what this is. This is a landing pad, and you have a satellite dish, and you turn on the computer, and you hone it in, and you zone in on a signal, and then you bring the trader down, and you can trade with them. And this is a vending machine where you can store stuff and sell stuff. You can sell things and buy things. You have a credit card. If you've ever wondered what the credit card is for, am I actually holding on to mine? I am. And I have 576 euros, I guess. I don't know. Dollars, credits, whatever you want to call it, currently. And I can buy stuff. I can buy seeds, new seeds for my hydroponics. I can buy other components. I can sell things. They will buy anything from ores to, you can set this up. It's huge. You can sell liquids. You can sell gases. You can sell mixes. You can sell food items. You can sell produced items, all sorts of different things. The kit, sometimes they want to buy a kit of something, so you get a cardboard box, you fill it with certain things, they pay a ton of money for it. They're pretty cool. It's pretty fun. I'll do a video on it one day, but that's kind of it. Rocket, we talked about, right? You can go out and mine in space. That's it. Oh, okay. Let me show you this. It's flashing an error. There's two reasons it'll flash an error. The first is it has reached the bottom. The second is it hit I think a pocket. Let's go down in the deep. And there we go. Oh. Going down to the bottom. Oh. It looks like we hit rock. Is this bedrock? Might be bedrock. I remembered it being a different color. Where's my mining belt? Mining belt 6. Uh-oh. I put it somewhere. Now I don't know where it is. Oh, there it is. I see it right here. Yeah, bedrock. Okay, so they changed what it looks like. I can tell that's it because it's not digging. So this is the bottom. There you go. Giant tube. Or giant, whoa. Game switching out. Doesn't like looking up. Rocket Man, here we go. Anyway, so now I would have to move this. It's done. It's over. It has fulfilled its purpose, but this guy's still going strong. So anyway, all right, everybody. Thanks so much for stopping by. Let me know if you guys have any questions, something you want to see. I know that this is not the end-all, be-all. I know I have not shown everything. I know that there are a million different ways to do things. I know there are better ways to do things. This has just been me, some suggestions by a newbie for other newbies. Hopefully, I know it's helped some of you because of your kind words. I appreciate that. Come in my Discord, join up, and tell me what you like, what you don't like, what you want to see, what I did wrong. Again, a lot of changes since the update. I promise I have more coming. Okay, spoiler alert. I'm just gonna do another world. And I'm just going to play through it. It's not going to be a how-to. It's not going to be here's that. You just get to watch me live, die, succeed, fail, all of it. Which planet? I've got a couple in mind. It will not be Mars. I'll tell you that right now. It will not be Mars because I've already done Mars on my own, and it was fine. It was fine. Not too different. So anyway, thanks so much for stopping by. I am Leonidas, and I will see you again soon.